What's up, vlog? It's time to say goodbye to the USA and hello to LA. So we're here at O'Hare. We're in Terminal 3, the American terminal. I never fly American, so it feels weird to be in here.
What do you usually fly?
United. I'm a United girly.
Right, period.
I love United, and I'm really sad because I didn't get to go through like the fun hallway with all the lights.
Oh yeah, that one's really fun.
Yeah. I mean, I never see this hallway, which is the one that everyone like posts on their Instagram story with all the flags and the globe. I took a video of that, so like I'll put that on. But I don't know, it doesn't feel like home. Starburettes. Yes. I'm so excited. I'm gonna feel like a real Chinese gymnast wearing the Starburettes. They love their Starburettes.
They do, for real. But it's cute. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. So anyway, what we're gonna do now is paparazzi each other like we're K-pop idols in the airport.
I literally didn't realize I wasn't wearing earrings, so I'm putting them in right now.
Okay, slay.
I look so weird.
I got my baseball cap in my backpack too.
I brought two. I literally brought two.
I like the S one because it's like Stacy. Speaking of
exactly.
Stacy, ticket sale is in 3 hours, and I have to depend on my friends and my sister to get me tickets I want.
Is Haley getting you tickets?
I put Haley, Laurie, and Kaylee in a group chat and said, all of you, please try.
I'm sure one of them has to get something.
Right. Like, I don't think it'll be too bad because it's Rosemont, and Stacy isn't, like, super big, I don't think.
Not so much, because they played at Rosemont before. They've done it twice for KCON, and then they did it for their own tour. But I think the last tour, they weren't really, like, they're close to sold out, but they didn't sell out. So
Okay.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah. We took our paparazzi photos, and
They were so funny.
the good thing about the random, like, all the way at the end of the American terminal is there's no one here.
Yeah.
Like, the United terminal is always busy. Cause like I'm an airport walker. I love to get my airport mile in, but like when I do that at the United terminal, it's like there are people.
Some people don't know when to stop. They don't know when to sit down.
We're exploring the airport a little bit. Why is there a truffle vending machine? Like, these are all truffle products.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. How much is a black truffle from the airport? They're
Oh my god.
they're actually low-key cheap for truffles.
Yeah.
But yeah,
These are
like
nuts.
yeah, no. But like truffles, $25
For salt?
for that little thing.
Yeah.
Guys. Did you know that the Pope probably walked through this exact hallway?
He's literally stepped in the steps that we're taking.
Yeah. Guys, did you know that the Pope probably drank from that exact water fountain? Guys, did you know that the Pope probably ordered a Diet Coke from this exact McDonald's in the American Airlines terminal at O'Hare? Oh my god, guys, did you know that Pope Leo XIV of Chicago probably ordered a Chicago hot dog at the Skyscraper bar in the American Airlines terminal at O'Hare Airport in Chicago? Oh my god. Alright guys, so out here is our plane. We've got a little over 1-year-old. It's almost 2. Its first flight was on June 2nd, 2023. This Boeing 737 MAX 8, I believe. I think it's an 8. Let me check. Yes, it is indeed an 8, and the 8 just denotes the length of the plane. So like the 8 is smaller, and then the 9 is longer, and the 10 is the longest, but it's not approved yet. But yeah, so that's our plane. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the American livery, but it'll do. Guys, this burger advertisement has googly eyes on it. Someone just put those there.
That's crazy.
Like, they're
real. That's amazing.
He's looking at you.
I love that.
I saw this guy over here at the bar looking at you.
I don't know. I might get his number.
Yeah, I don't actually know when boarding starts. Do you?
It starts at like 12:53.
Okay,
So
we have a while.
Yeah. We have like 16 minutes.
You're boarding group 6. I'm boarding group 9.
Yeah.
She's at the back of the plane, and then I'm in the middle. We got that basic economy. It's like, it's so basic. It bought a pumpkin spice latte the second it dropped on October 1st.
No, exactly.
So we didn't get to choose our seats. They just got picked for us.
I randomly selected.
Yeah. I also got randomly selected by TSA. I have pre-check, but I had to go through the thing where you put your arms up and then it spins around you. Yep.
That's so weird though. They just randomly do it.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing in your bag that was
No,
showing them.
there's
Like,
hardly anything in my bag.
Her with the green hair. We need to pick her now.
You don't look like that on your passport. You're probably hiding something in that green.
Something dangerous. Some toxic chemicals.
Yeah, I have a window seat. Do you have a window?
I have a window seat, I think, too.
Okay, period.
I'm 30F.
Wow, I'm 14A.
Yeah, so you're on the other side.
Yeah, window seat is like fun and all. I'm excited to see out the window, but I'm an aisle seat girly because I need to go to the bathroom all the time. So I apologize to the other two people in my row. I'm really sorry.
I'm just praying I don't sit by some random ass guy. Praying.
Mia's boarding. Bye bye. And then I'm waiting till the last boarding group. Welcome aboard. We made it to LA. We're here. Honestly, the flight was pretty good. We landed like 40 minutes early.
We did. We landed really early.
Yeah.
I was kind of scared because like this man was sitting next to me, and I was like, he looks like a conservative, but it was okay because he like, the lady didn't give me any snacks like on the plane, and then he was like, oh, I think she wants some, but like she wasn't paying attention, and he was like, okay, which one do you want? Because he had the pretzels and the biscuit, and I was like, oh, can I get the biscuit? And he was like, here you go, and I was like,
Okay, period. A real one.
bless up for that man.
He's a real one. Love the Biscoff cookies.
The biscuit is so good. Ate it all up.
Yep, me too.
So good.
Yeah, American, not bad.
Yeah, I like American.
I usually don't, but the legroom was pretty decent. It was a quick flight.
Did you get up a lot?
I just got up once because the seatbelt sign was on a lot, so it made me.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I just like didn't drink too much water.
Yeah.
We were good. Oh, and Kaylee got me my Stacy tickets. While we
She
were.
got some bomb tickets.
I got
Grace.
third row tickets. Kaylee is my best friend forever.
What's up?
Oh
What's
my
up,
god.
Haley?
I'm gonna die at that concert. Soundcheck VIP.
You have to send me all those pictures, actually.
Oh yeah.
Because I've never been that close for Stacey. I've always been.
I've never been that close for freaking anyone.
That's true. But Kaylee,
You're a
shout
real
out
one.
to you.
Love you so much. I sent her a Venmo to get herself a little treat.
Little sweet treat.
Yeah. And then to continue, everything's coming up Grace 2 today. Which way are we supposed to go?
This way.
This way? It says do not enter.
No, that claim is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everything's coming up Grace 2 today. As soon as we got here, I was on A380 watch. And I saw one literally right away, a Qantas A380, and it was right next to a 747, which is crazy. 2 double-decker planes right next to each other. I was so excited. This is the best day ever. Like we don't get A380s at O'Hare because O'Hare can't take them because they need special gates. So this is like exclusive LAX moment. So now literally the only plane, like the only Airbus or Boeing that's left on my plane spotting list to see in the wild is a A340. So yeah, this is great. And I didn't throw up, so it's a great day. It's a great day for Grace too. Yeah, my one complaint though, and why I will always be a United girly over an American girly, is that the Wi-Fi on this plane, like 3.5 hour flight, was $30. And it wasn't even that good. Like it was fine, it worked fine, like if you have like mid-service, on the ground. But like United's plane Wi-Fi, it's like $7-8 if you have an account for the same flight. And it's so fast. So that's my beef with American. Anyway, we gotta call an Uber now. So we'll see you when we get to Liv's apartment. Chat, I jinxed it. Can we please get some S in the chat? The LA highway traffic spares no one. I needed to be knocked down a notch after feeling so good these last few weeks. My ego is getting too big. I needed to be knocked down. I'm sorry, Liv, for the first thing I do the second I enter your apartment was throw up in your bathroom, but I did bring bleach wipes. Don't worry, I cleaned it up. Ugh, that was just like straight stomach acid. My throat burns so bad. But you know, that's just life. I'm being real on the vlog. It do be like that sometimes. But you know, that's okay. At least the flight went well. At least I did not throw up in the airplane bathroom.
It would have been a lot if you did.
That would not have been fun. I felt fine on the airplane. It's the stop and go LA traffic that gets me every time.
Oh, girl, we can see each other in the mirror. Liv's room is really nice.
Yeah, Liv, we
Like,
love your apartment. It's so cute. I love all your little plants. I love your little tapestry.
Like the plants right here are super cute.
Imagine getting. Oh, did it go far enough?
No, I don't think so. But I got those.
Yeah.
Cute.
It's so cute in here. And it's such a nice apartment. So much space.
Yeah, because like Liv has her own bathroom with like an actual shower in it. It's so nice.
Liv is the GOAT, for real. Our Uber driver was nice, though. I liked her. She played good music.
She did.
SOS by Rihanna, eternal banger.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that song when I was like 5 years old. I would play that on repeat. But anyway, I think we're gonna lay here. By us, I mean me, and you by association have two as well.
What else am I gonna do?
Then we can get like some sushi, or we can go to the poke place around the corner.
Yeah.
Walkable places.
It's literally right around the corner.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of concerned. I was like,
I don't want to have to Uber everywhere.
no, exactly. Because
Dollars are...
at first, the Uber to get here from the airport was like $106,
Yeah.
right?
Right. And then we went to like a different rideshare spot. Like there's like at
There's, like,
LAX, there's a spot
for
the
like,
Ubers to
and Lyfts
come.
and stuff. So then we went there.
And it went down to 86. But obviously I just tipped her because she was good.
Mm-hmm.
So the Ubers are what's going to get us this week. So I really want to not...
It's gonna kill us.
Not take... And also the fact that they are killing me physically as
no,
well.
Seriously, because that traffic was no joke.
My throat hurts so bad.
I don't remember the last time I threw up, and I don't want to bring that into existence.
I had a streak of like 2 or 3 weeks, which was my longest streak in like literally over probably a year and a half. So I'm still happy with that streak. I'm very, very happy with that streak.
Really God's strongest soldier, because I could never.
It's not normally that bad, but when it's straight stomach acid, I can feel my esophagus deteriorating.
It's like you explain this, I'm just like, ugh, ooh. It's not.
Not cool. But yeah, so trying not to be in the Uber as much as possible for the sake of our wallets and Grace's esophagus. Okay, we've recovered. We've had a recovery time, and by we I mean me. But now we're gonna go get food.
Ooh, that shit every single time.
I got some poke. It was expensive, but it'd be like that. Poke Bros and at home is the GOAT because they give you more than this for less money, but that's okay. They had what I wanted and I can eat it, and it was a block away. We got salmon, brown rice, fake crab, seaweed salad, and pineapple. And now Mia's getting Chipotle. Success. What did you get?
I got a kid's steak quesadilla with some white rice, black beans, corn, and some Coke because they didn't have my fucking apple juice.
No apple juice.
Which sucks. They always have apple juice.
That's so
They're
sad.
like, we have apple juice, but you're gonna have it warm. And I'm like, no. Give me my soft drink.
Thanks.
Give me my cold soft drink. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's like 85 degrees.
No, it's so hot right now. Like
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice, but I'm sweating already. So.
Hello. Me and my flannel and sweatpants. I'm hot now, but it was breezy earlier.
Yeah, it was. It's just different.
Review. This poke, really good. So I guess it's okay that it was expensive at least.
At least it was worth it.
Yeah.
The Chipotle. I don't know what it is about LA, but this guacamole is different. It's not bad, but like
Maybe
it's
the
different.
avocados are fresh.
Maybe.
Because
The onions?
maybe they got that free
There's-
Chewbacca do.
All right. This is gonna sound really weird actually, but like when I eat like the onions from like the guacamole in Chicago, it tastes like apples.
We should tell the Apple subreddit about this.
Ooh, you should let them know. You should let them know. But everything else is pretty good. My spread is pretty good.
So do these onions taste like onions then?
I guess they do. Maybe that's the difference. They don't taste like apple. I'm not crunching it into an apple every single time I take a bite.
Interesting.
So, there we go.
Hi. We look like we've been telling ghost stories. This is what the intro of the bloodbending episode was.
Oh my god, seriously though.
For real. We haven't been telling ghost stories. We've been watching Vine compilations.
Yeah.
We're tired after a day of travel, and I made the Free Shavakadu reference, and it brought back a lot of memories that have been repressed for so many years.
I haven't even heard that or thought of that in literal years.
Me either, but something about being in the land of Del Taco, it brought it back.
Mm-hmm. And we just watched a lot of nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. Let's watch some rare Vine compilations. There's some gems in there.
Yeah.
But the worst thing about when you would watch rare Vine compilations was you would find, like, you would remember, like, one Vine from it that would stick with you, and then you'd never be able to find it again.
No, seriously.
Like, I have vivid memories of, like, being, like, a sophomore, and we were studying at the corner house. And me and Fiona remembered this one rare Vine, and we were trying to tell our friend about it. And we could not find it. And it was like something about like eating a lot of beets and then like their urine was purple. So we're just like searching on every platform. My urine is purple Vine. And we could not find it.
Dude, the people in your fucking phone, they're like, what the hell are they searching?
That's enough of us for today. We'll see you tomorrow. We have more Vines to watch. Hi vlog. Happy Saturday. I just got back from the gym.
I was finishing up my homework. Well, I didn't finish it, but I was doing stuff on it.
She's making a website.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
I wanted to literally rip my hair out, but it's okay.
Sometimes you have to. Sometimes that's just how it be.
That's how it be.
Yeah. My heart is definitely not happy with me for traveling. Because it's like barely like even much of a gym. There's a couple cardio machines, there's like 2 benches, a few dumbbells, and then a bunch of machines. And like I'm not a machine girl, so I'm not using those. I like the free weights. But like no barbells means I'm really doing a pretty freaking easy workout. I was in there for like, it was like a 40-minute workout, right? My heart rate average 145, highest 175.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, that was not, like, I did not do anything difficult. I took really long rest breaks because I was doing some work in between sets. My heart is just, like, not happy. So, that's okay. I don't feel that bad. It felt good to sweat. But you can really tell. You can really tell. Because, like, normally, even when I do, like, my power cleans and my snatches, like, my heart rate for lifts usually doesn't get much higher than, like, 160. Sometimes maybe on those it'll get to 170 if I'm like going really hard, but like for easy workout to be 170 is crazy. So like I wasn't planning on like titling this like a traveling with POTS vlog, but I might just have to because I guess that's how it's gonna be this weekend. We're experimenting, we're seeing how things work, but it's okay. We're just chilling today. We're gonna go to the pool later. You can see my arms are shaking. I mostly just did arm stuff, which like doesn't even normally get your heart rate that high because it's like it's legs that works you harder. It's shaking so much.
It is.
So yeah, that's what the deal is. We're gonna make some lunch and then pool time. All right, vlog. We just ate lunch. You got Dunkin'. I see you didn't drink much of that drink, so what did you rate it?
It's like I would say like a 5 out of 10. It's just like really sweet. Like it's not bad, but I think I'm gonna take her to the pool.
It's this.
I'm not gonna dump her out.
Tropical guava refresher lemonade. It sounds good, but it does sound sweet.
It's real sweet.
Yeah, I made my oatmeal on the stove that I know how to work here. So, epic redemption from my last travel vlog. So that was very tasty. Much better than my microwave fork oatmeal in the glass measuring cup from last time. We got real bowls, we got real spoons, we got real stove. We're living luxury here. But now we're gonna head to the pool. We out here. It's so nice out. It's perfect pool weather. It's like hot and sunny and not windy. So we're chilling. Alright, vlog. Fit check. We got Aritzia one shoulder top, American Eagle shorts. Mia is busy. So I'll give you the fit check in a second. Okay.
I got jorts from Levi's. I think this is from Cider.
This
is from Target. I don't know where my socks are from.
Got my Brooks shoes and my ankle brace. I don't know what brand the ankle brace is. Sorry. We are headed to Little Tokyo. So we're gonna hang out there the rest of the night. We're gonna Uber. It's only like, what, 10 minutes away?
Yeah, 10, 11 minutes.
Yeah, so not bad. So we'll hang out there. I'm thinking we can grab some taiyaki in a little bit because I'm hungry. And then for dinner, we'll get some sushi.
Period.
Bro, there's a helicopter like right here. It's literally, I think it's going lower. What is it doing? I hate helicopters. I like planes. It's also funny how this is showing up because it looks like it's rotating super slowly on the camera, but in real life it's going super fast. I don't like helicopters. They're noisy. No, it's like literally about to land. Wait. Oh man. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't like helicopters. They're noisy. I don't like the way that they're shaped. They make me uncomfortable. I don't. We like planes here. We like symmetry. We like nice, sleek engineering. That is not what a helicopter is. We just missed it. That was totally a Dreamliner that just passed. It was right so low. It was gorgeous. Sorry you missed it. Guys, look at this cute little crab mug. It's the Elmhurst blue crab because that's our real mascot. We're the blue crab.
Really?
No.
Oh.
But like yes, but like no. If you watch the track vlogs, you would know. So we went in that cute little shop. I got fun chopsticks. Look at how pretty they are. So then I can have my own designated pair of chopsticks at home. The special Grace 2 chopsticks.
I can't show you mine because he wrapped it up in paper for me, thank God. Because I was like, how am I taking this home?
Yeah.
But I got cute little, they're like ceramic incense holders. They're little elephants, and I got them for my sisters, so.
All right, we got some taiyaki from Somi Somi. Mia got Nutella and I got black sesame. They're super hot right now, so you have to wait a minute for a review. Okay, this fire.
Mine's really good too.
I burned my tongue a little bit, but it's so good. The batter is like a little bit sticky. It's like a little mochi-y, and then it's perfect. Yeah, it's so nice and crisp on the outside. And black sesame is my favorite flavor, like ever, but not that many places have it, so I always have to get it. But Chicago, you need to get on the Somi Somi grind. Why are we not in Chicago? Let me know. Yeah, no, this is like 12 out of 10.
I'm like almost done with mine.
Mine's hot. The black sesame I think stays hotter because every time I get a black sesame bite, it burns my tongue. But it's so good. Okay, we're in this cute little shop, but see, if you like, this is why I was so freaking excited about my variegated monstera that I got from Costco. Because look at this one, it's like probably what, half, a third of the size of mine. $135. Mine was $35. Made in Japan, wherever that might be.
Because this is actually made in Japan, you know.
And those are made in Japan.
Yeah.
Guys, Mia just broke the law. It said do not open, and the absolute mad lad opened it.
That's my fault, y'all. That's my fault.
Bro, they got the Pride Yoshis. Did anyone else collect the Japanese erasers in second grade? Which I was in second grade, so you were probably in kindergarten. What was this? Circa 2000?
I had the green one, the tan one.
When were these popular? Like circa 2010?
Yeah, like 10 to like 2012.
Yeah. We were obsessed. So I'm getting my dad this red panda one because it's really cute and it's 99 cents and he is obsessed with red pandas. So he can put it on his little desk. Our sushi reservation is taking a really long time. So we literally are just looking at all the names of these freaking stuffed animals. This is Ciara, the pot of gold.
This one, the most Irish Finnegan leprechaun hat. Like,
oh my gosh, it's Nick!
This is literally Nick.
And then, oh, did we check this one? Crumble cookie.
Girl.
I liked this one the best. This was Mike Philly cheesesteak, and not all of them have names.
I like that one.
Some of them just have adjectives. Like this is sticky caramel apple. That's not a name. That's Frenchy fries. That's not a name. But like Mike Philly cheesesteak. Mike is the name of a guy who would order a Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, guys. I got 2 phones. Ain't no way. Mia, jump. Bing. Guys, I'm literally de-stressing so much. All of my stressful energy.
Your name is literally on here.
What?
It literally says 2.
Oh my god, that's... You can't even see it.
That's as good as you're gonna get.
That's us. That's 2.
Right.
Is that the right character?
I don't think so.
No, that's not our character.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. What is this?
I've never seen that before.
What the heck is this? That's gonna be in my nightmares. Hello? Me when I found out sushi wait was 50 to 80 minutes.
Nasty.
Finally here. I've been so thirsty. This water tastes like the best thing on planet Earth. Right, we are back from Little Tokyo. It was cute. I mean, it was pretty similar to like Chicago Chinatown.
Yeah.
But
It's just like really tiny.
yeah, it's a lot smaller than Chicago
It's kind of
Chinatown.
just like a one little like.
There's like probably 2 blocks. Like they're large blocks, but there's really only like 2.5 of them. So we had a long time to wait for sushi, so we just went in every single store. But sushi was good. Somi was so freaking good.
Yeah.
Like how
I'm gonna be
can
dreaming about that.
how
that
can I
shit.
franchise one in Chicago right now? I need
How can I make a small outreach program?
I need that every single day.
Seriously.
But yeah, I think that's it for today. I don't think we told you much about the pool, but it was nice out. We were
baking.
It was
Baking in the
hot.
sun.
But then like when you went in the pool, it was nice. When we were in the water. But we'll probably be a little bit crisp tomorrow. Just a little bit. So, I think that's it for today. I think we're gonna watch some Avatar. And,
Pass out.
yep. See you tomorrow. Hi vlog. Happy Sunday. We're back at the pool. It's bright, even though I'm in the shade. But yeah, I definitely feel a little bit dead today. I had a dream in the middle of the night that I like had some like heart arrhythmia or like heart palpitations like in my dream, but I feel like they probably were also in real life, because like when I have symptoms or like just when I feel something, it usually translates into my dream. Like if I have to go to the bathroom, I will dream about going to the bathroom, and then I'll like wake up really confused because I'm like, why do I still have to go to the bathroom? Didn't I just go to the bathroom? Or like when I like was having like really bad symptoms and passing out more often, I would dream that I would pass out. So I'm like, maybe my heart did do something weird. It did earlier this week, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, so that was my dream last night. So we're feeling a little bit dead today, but I feel like I want to move my body a little bit, but not too much, you know? Don't use up all my energy, but like I need to do something. So we're gonna... Right. So like I feel like I need to wake myself up, but not use my energy. So we're gonna do a little bit of yoga. So chill yoga with this backdrop. It's lunchtime. Mia got some more Chipotle.
I actually got my apple juice this time.
Period. I have more oatmeal. And then fit check for the first half of the day. I have another Aritzia top and more American Eagle sweatpants. Not sweatpants, jean shorts. All of my outfits are like the same, but like just slightly different. It's perfect. Okay, vlog, here's a better view of the fit check. And then I have this flannel, which I think is probably American Eagle. I think it's a hand-me-down from Haley, but it's cold in here, so I'd be needing the flannel.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Like they have the like air conditioning fan, and whenever it starts going, it gets freezing like immediately. But that's okay. We finished lunch, and then now we have like a couple hours before we need to leave for the concert. So the concert, I decided, is going to be a separate vlog because I'm going to so many concerts this year that I want to have just like a full playlist of concert reviews. So if you want to watch more about the SM Town concert, go over to that vlog. I'll probably post it first and then post this vlog, but I don't know. Maybe that was a lie. I don't know yet, but you know. Hi vlog, happy Monday. The concert was last night. We are dead, very much dead. Waking up this morning for work was not cool. I still went to the gym this morning though, because I mentally and physically highly depend on keeping a routine or else I'll die. So went to the gym and I do feel a little bit better after that actually, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, the concert was just, there was so much. There was so much happened. And there's a whole concert vlog, so you can check that out for all of our thoughts. But I'll just put the clip of Mia screaming in here because that really sums it up. Yeah, trip to LA is almost over.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed LA. I really enjoyed hanging out at Liv's apartment. Shout out to Liv, again, the GOAT, for letting us stay here. Yeah, because one, this place is awesome. And two, we could not have afforded to go anywhere else.
Girl, paying for a hotel.
The amount of money that we spent on Ubers this weekend, if you're ever thinking about coming to LA, don't. Be prepared to spend an absurd amount of money on Ubers, because we actively like tried not to really go anywhere. The only place that we went besides the concert was Little Tokyo, and we've been here for 3-4 days. Yeah. Like we've just been hanging out here and at the pool, which is here, just to save money on Ubers, and we have spent by the end of this like well over $300-400 on Ubers.
I will slander LA at any moment that I can, because everything is like, this is not a city to me, because like nothing is connected. Nothing is accessible, nothing's walkable. Like you cannot, it's not a functioning city.
No.
You cannot use the public transport because it's not safe.
Yeah, like there's a bus and we couldn't use it, which sucked.
Yeah. Like I knew that, but then I like asked Liv's roommates like if it was a good idea, and they're like, no, you should just Uber everyone. I was like, that's the answer I didn't want to hear, but like thanks.
Like it's the answer we expected, but
no, exactly.
Like it's like $20 for a 5-minute drive.
Seriously.
And then it's like you add the tip every time. Yeah. Because like obviously I'm gonna tip them. I'm
gonna not tip these Uber
but
drivers.
It hurts so bad.
Oh, one thing about like the LA Uber drivers though, they're super nice, but like they're pretty chatty.
It depends
like,
though. If you don't get a long ride, they're chatty. Like if you're going like maybe like
like a street over there, they're chatting you up.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of our Uber drivers like missed his turn because he was talking to us, and I was like
he was like pointing out every building. He like totally thought people were from here, and he's like, oh, what's that building? We're like, girl,
I was like, I
don't know.
And it was like one of those abandoned not the abandoned hospital, it's the like the general hospital here, and I was like, that looks abandoned.
Yeah, like
yeah,
they were nice, which is good, but we didn't need to talk.
Sorry, our gate just changed.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
And that I didn't know what it was before.
But the thing is, because I was looking at the boarding pass this morning, and it said 48A, right? And I always like to know where my gate is, like, when I, like, go on a flight. I was looking at the terminal, and I was looking for the gate. There was no 48A, and I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, thank God it changed.
We got the invisible gate.
Yeah, it was, like, because it was only showing up, like, 48B, 47A, B, and I was like, so where the fuck is 48A? Did not exist, apparently, so now we have 46C.
Okay, period. I hate LAX.
It's the worst.
So I'm not looking forward to going there in a few minutes. And I don't understand. We checked in at the same time.
I literally told Grace to check in because we were talking about it. Beforehand, I was like, just checking out like right away. So
yeah, like I checked in like a few hours, like a decent amount of hours late last time, like later than the starting point you were allowed to check in. And I thought that was why I was in group 9. But we checked in at the same freaking time, right when it opened. And I'm still in group 9 and she's in group 6. Why am I in group 9?
It makes no sense. Like, I just don't know how those things work.
And I'm at the back. Like, I am in the last row this time.
Yeah, but we both have aisle seats.
Yeah,
now,
which is nice because we're only 2 rows apart, so like we can talk. But it does suck because I'm gonna be getting stepped on the whole time.
Oh yeah.
But at least I'm small, so it's not that big of a deal.
But at least you're right by the bathroom.
Right, so like it's good for me, especially because it's later in the day, so I'll have drank a lot more water, and we'll definitely need to go to the bathroom.
Neither of us will actually have to wait for like each other like once we get off.
Yeah. So but I'm also being in group 9 and at the back of the plane. I think they're gonna make me gate check. So that's gonna be annoying. At least though, O'Hare baggage claim isn't that bad. Because like if we had a baggage claim at LA, that would suck. But at O'Hare, it's not that bad. But I hate gate checking. But I mean, last row and group 9, I don't think I'm gonna get a spot in the plane.
Let's hope you do.
Yeah. Because
really, like, checking that shit is so annoying.
I know.
Goodbye, LA.
Goodbye, LA. Back to reality in the USA.
Right. Fucking things.
Mia was hallucinating. 48
I was not.
Exists.
I swear to you, I checked it a million times. I looked it up on Safari and they're like, it's supposed to, it literally lied to me too, and it was like, oh, it's in Terminal 5, not in Terminal 4. And I was like, what are you talking about? I don't see it there. But that just decided to show up out of nowhere. I swear to you, it was not there. It was literally just this. That just pissed me off.
We will say thank you to LA for giving us nice weather, just like the days we were here. Because like last weekend here, it was like in the 60s and cloudy. Like our chatty Uber drivers were talking about how it's been dark and gloomy out, and we were like, yeah, that sucks. We wouldn't know. But it was like 85, 90, sunny, perfect cool weather. And then today it's back in the 70s and a little breezy. So thank you, LA, for treating us well. And now we will pray that this Uber treats me better than the last one. So first, I regret to inform you guys that you did not pray hard enough for me, and I did, in fact, throw up. Second, who did you just see?
You guys will never fucking believe I met Leslie Bibb. She's in the newest season of White Lotus, and I love her so much, but I loved her since Confessions of a Shopaholic, and she was so nice. I told her I didn't, like, if she didn't want to take a picture, she didn't have to, but she was like, I just took a picture with him, so it's okay. And I was like, period. So we took a picture together. She was super nice. Love it.
I don't know who that is, but good for her. She was sweet.
I bet your mom knows who she is.
My mom knows who everyone is. I don't know who anyone is. Also, back to throwing up. I don't know if my body just, like, isn't used to it anymore, but I ate before this. It was still straight stomach acid. And I really didn't enjoy that. I don't know if my body...
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if my body just... Like, it was also some of my food, but also a lot of stomach acid. So I don't know if my body just, like, got so used to throwing up that it remembered to keep the stomach acid down.
Oh
but it's not doing that anymore, and I'm not enjoying it. LAX doesn't have a fun light structure, but it does have these colorful mosaic walls. Yeah, we got the open electrical wiring as well. Some very beautiful art installations here. My favorite part about LAX is how everything is 100 miles apart.
Literally.
We made it. Honestly,
we touched back down in Chicago,
yeah.
thank God.
Being in the back of the plane actually wasn't that bad, so that's good.
I liked it because I got so lucky because the girl on my window seat was really nice, but there was no one in our middle. So we had a lot of space.
Period.
It was nice.
Yeah. Oh, also, I did not have to gate check, thankfully. Very happy about that. Bye-bye! Hi vlog, it's a few days later, so to outro the vlog, I just wanted to do a short segment on kind of like how things went, symptoms-wise, illness-wise, and then what I do and what I'm going to do in my future travels to help manage it. So, before I explain how things went, I want to preface this with, I am ecstatic with how this trip went. I think it went amazingly. But when I was talking about it on the podcast with Hannah yesterday, she was like, oh my God, that sounds horrible. And I was like, no, this is awesome. Like, I did so well. So like, keep in mind, I'm not complaining. I am happy. I know it sounds bad if your standard is like normal, but my standard is like in the basement. So keep that in mind. I'm not complaining. I'm so happy. So the plane rides actually went really well. I did not get motion sick on the plane, and like I was totally fine with the pressurization, so that was really exciting. I was really happy about that. It was the car rides, which, I mean, you saw some segments on that. They were not good. I felt like I was gonna die on the way to Liv's. Like, we got there and I was like, oh my God, I need to throw up now. And like, we had to wait a second to get in. And then in the lobby, the bathrooms were locked, and I'm just like doubled over on my suitcase, like, I need to throw up now. And then finally, we got let in. And then I threw up in Liv's bathroom the second I got there. But you guys already know about that. So, but that being the first time I've thrown up in like 3 weeks is crazy. That's like my longest streak in like 2 years. So, super happy about that. And it's okay. We can restart the streak. We can do it again. We'll do it for longer this time. We'll get there. And then, other than that, like I had the high heart rate day on like the morning on Saturday with my workout. My heart rate was really high, but I mostly felt fine. I was just like a little bit dead in the morning, obviously, from the stress on my body of the travel. But I felt pretty good most of the day Saturday. I did pretty well when we were in Little Tokyo. I just had to take like one break for a while to just sit down after I was starting to get dizzy from kind of standing up and walking around in the heat for an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then Sunday concert went really well. It was great that like there was a lot of different acts like talking between the songs and stuff. So there was a lot of time to sit down. So I wasn't standing for the 4 hours. Definitely wouldn't have survived that. But I was happy the whole time. I had a great time. There wasn't any point at which I felt like I was going to pass out or that my symptoms were getting in the way of me enjoying the show. So that was a huge success. Definitely when we got back, like I really felt like the consequences of a long show and a late night and being all of the adrenaline and excitement of the show. My heart was not happy with me. I like couldn't sleep for like 2 hours just because I was having such a difficult time breathing. But eventually I went to sleep and I slept really well. So it wasn't too bad to wake up for work the next morning. Like I was pretty dead, but I didn't feel like my life was going to imminently end and I could still function without intense pain. So that was really good. And then obviously again I threw up on the way to I threw up once we got to the airport. Just LA traffic, LA traffic is not for the weak, and my gastrointestinal system is weak. And since getting back, like, I mean, I can definitely feel the effects of the stress on my body, my heart rate. So I take my heart rate laying down to standing up, and then I also take my blood pressure. I do that 3 times a day, and I've done it for like a year and a half just to have the data to see kind of how things are. So that's super helpful. But my heart rate has definitely been much higher than the last few months, just this week. So it's just obviously an effect of the stress from traveling. But the thing is that I feel mostly fine. I mean, I can tell like I'm just kind of more overstimulated all the time. My brain fog is a little bit worse. It's harder to focus on things like work and stuff, just because like I'm always in that flight or fight kind of with my heart. So I think I'm hoping after this second infusion back tomorrow that it'll start to even back out and my body can kind of start to relax again and get back into my normal rhythm. But like I've still been able to do everything that I normally do. I just like I can feel it, but it's not to the point where it's changing any of my quality of life or like preventing me from doing stuff. So I'll take it. I mean, I did also throw up once yesterday, so like I haven't thrown up at home in a long time. But again, just that higher heart rate makes you a little bit more nauseous than normal. So yeah, like I know that sounds bad, but if you knew how bad things were in the like 10 months where I didn't vlog, then you would understand that this is like incredible and amazing and the best ever. I feel like a new person. So I'm really happy. And just the things that I kind of took from this to be able to manage travel well is, number one, for me, keeping routine is really important. Keeping as much of my routine and schedule from my normal life and bringing that to the place where I'm going, both because of my illnesses and also because of autism, is really important just to kind of keep me grounded. And like my body kind of expects certain things each day. So to still be eating similar foods, to still be doing similar workouts, to still be doing my yoga, especially if I go too many days without doing yoga, I really feel it. And it's just a good way for when like I have those days where I'm feeling pretty dead, like I did like Saturday, Monday morning. Doing yoga is a good way for me to start to get my body moving and get used to like that up and down motion, without kind of pushing myself too hard. So yoga has been super beneficial for me throughout this whole thing. It's something that it's light enough that you're always able to do. It doesn't take energy out of you, but it just kind of helps like my nervous system to adapt, to calm down, to get used to moving for the day. So it's really good to keep that in my routine. Again, you guys always see that I bring my own food for lunches, and then for dinners, I'm usually, if I can cook, if there is a grocery store, then that's what I'll do. Or if not, I'll do like sushi or poke, which is something that I eat pretty commonly. So again, just keeping as much the same for my body as possible. The more change there is, the more stress there is, the more symptoms I feel. Then the second big thing is just pacing myself. The way that my body is, the severity of my case, the inevitable fact is that I will never be able to do like those jam-packed vacations with lots of activities, lots of hiking, all that stuff morning and night. Like I kind of have the understanding that I can pick one like big activity to do per day. Like my one activity on Saturday was Little Tokyo, and then my one activity on Sunday was the concert. And that's kind of enough where it's pushing my body, but it's not, so I like will feel symptoms after that, but it's to a point where they're recoverable after like a slow morning or just a few hours of rest. Whereas if I was out the whole day, I would kind of just, I would be over by like 2 p.m. Like I would be so dizzy, I would be lightheaded, like close to passing out, stuff like that. The slow mornings really help with me. I tend to feel the worst in the mornings, which makes sense because that's when my blood pressure is lower. I have less food in my body, I have less water in my body, I have less blood in my body. So taking the slower mornings is something that really helps me. So having those activities more at the end of the day is how I function best. It's different for everyone. Some people might feel better in the mornings, but for me, I need that slow morning. I need to slowly adjust and adapt to being alive for the day. And then the third thing is sleep. Sleep is extremely important for me. I mean, I purposely always schedule my flights to be in the afternoon, because if I have an early morning flight, if I have to wake up in that early morning, it throws me off, not just for that day, but for the days moving forward. I need multiple days to recover from that. My body just doesn't do well with early wake ups. Like I said, if it throws off the routine, it puts more stress on my body, and it just doesn't go well. So unfortunately, flights do tend to be more expensive when they're at like more the afternoon times, but it's what you got to do, what you got to do. Like, I know myself that I can handle a late night a lot better than I can an early morning. So like Monday, our flight didn't get in until 10:30 p.m., which sucked, but that's totally manageable for me. Whereas if I had to wake up, for example, the last time I traveled over a year ago, and it went horribly, and it made me permanently worse off. So that's why this travel was such a huge milestone for me. But like that last time, we had to wake up at 4 a.m. for the flight, and I couldn't do it. Like, my body was just like, absolutely not, like, kill yourself. So yeah, I mean, I definitely learned a little bit more about what my limits are with plane travels and more extensive travels than like Michigan. When I went to Michigan for nationals, I was able to do a little bit more activity-wise, just because the travel was less stressful on my body. But when I'm doing these longer trips, I definitely have to pace myself a little bit more. So that's good to know going into the future, because I definitely plan to take more trips this summer. So, I mean, I'll keep doing these little recaps at the end of each trip and just kind of telling you guys how I managed it, what I keep learning on how to manage it better, and what works for me. So hopefully it's a little helpful if you have any of these illnesses or you know someone with any of them. I mean, the principles kind of go for any autoimmune, chronic, connective tissue kind of issue. It's really all about learning your body and doing what you need to do to keep it stable and keep it happy. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, comment down any questions, anything you got. Let me know, and I'll see you next time.